This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love. And we are back with another video. And in this video, I want to tell brothers that if we are going to go back in history about who we were, what we've done, what we've accomplished as Black men, we have to look at those men and we have to say that Black men has always stood out. In everything that we've done, we've always stood out. But it seems like nowadays, Black men want to fit in. And the reason why Black men want to fit in, it is because they're following a system that forces you or manipulates a man's mind into thinking that he has to fit in. And this is why a lot of us Black men are lost today. Because it always goes back to the input. See, Black men stand out because what was put in them. See, when we talk about the 10 life value system and we talk about internal value and external value, that is the inside of a man and the outside of a man. Black men has always stood out because of what was taking place within. You see? So even the outlandish things you saw from Black men, even the gangster things, let's just classify it as low level. Even those things that you saw from Black men is a representation of what was going on at that time with Black men internally. So even when we were pimps and players and max back in those times, it was something going on with us internally, which is why we took hold to that lifestyle. When we got into the drug dealing, the gang banging, the robberies, all of these things goes back to what was going on with us internally. And the reason why Black men, we don't stand out today for the right things, it is because internally we are lost. We have actually forgotten that what made us stand out was our internal value. You see, what makes Black men unique, what makes Black men charismatic, what makes Black men the leaders is the internal value that the Black man possess. We're not considered the most resilient men for no reason. See, because when you're dealing with resiliency, you're dealing with internal value. You see? And a lot of us brothers don't like to stand out today because of fear. Because of fear. The fear of what? The fear of failure, the fear of embarrassment, the fear of not being accepted, the fear of not being validated. This is why you got a bunch of black men just following. This is why you got a bunch of black men just spinning narratives instead of standing on principles, standing on the truth. It is because black men don't understand that in order to stand out, right, you have to put the work in. The work that you put inside yourself will show on the outside. It's going to show how you are as a man. You see? I need brothers to understand this because it's too much of us being followers. It's too much black men taking place being flying monkeys. See, this all goes back to black men being afraid to stand out. And as black men, we're supposed to always stand out because we are the prototype of a man. We are the prototype of strength. See, we are the best fathers. We are the best stepfathers. We are the best husbands. We are. And that's not just me saying it. It has been statistically proven also. Black men are the best fathers. When we're around, we're the best fathers. You see, that's already been proven. This is why every group of women would love to have a child with a black man. Don't mind having a child with a black man. And that's because we stand out, brothers. We stand out. We oppose the stereotypes. That's what we're supposed to do. But see, we're not going to do that if we don't understand that these internal 5 values is going to display exactly who you are and how you're going to deal with things in your life. This is why I say we have to heal first. We have to heal first. Because confidence, when we're talking about confidence, that's an internal trait. To have confidence is an internal value. You see? To have confidence is to believe in yourself. And it is to walk in that energy. It's to speak in that energy. That is an internal thing. This is why women love to hear black men spit game. Because the level of confidence. This is why they say it has to be in you, not on you. See, the game has to be in you. Knowledge has to be in you because it's an internal thing. And the things that are in you will shine on the outside. That is what make black men stand out. You see? That is what makes you shine on the outside. You see? Brothers need to understand this. Stop just following the crowd. That's not who you are. You're a leader. You are a leader of men. You are a leader of families. So guess what? If you don't fit in with the peanut gallery, that's because that's not who you're destined to be. And if you know that that's not who you are, don't ever aspire to do that. Because you are supposed to stand out. That is how we were built. We're supposed to stand out. That is what black men are. We are that gorgeous man. That man that all women worship and want to be with. The man that all other men aspire to be. Because remember, we are the prototype. Remember that. We were first. See, this is why knowledge of self is important for black men. Knowing who you are is important. Because when you know who you are, you know where you're going. You should know where you're going. You see? So if I know I come from greatness, right, then I'm going to walk in that energy to the best of my ability. I'm going to speak that way. If I come from powerful men, men with strong voices, men of authority, I'm going to operate that way. You see? And this is why black men stand out. This is why. And this is why you should always aspire to stand out, because you come from greatness, black man. You come from greatness. You come from greatness, man. If you are a black man, you come from greatness. Even if you may look at your life as an individual and think that your life isn't worth anything. Look at the brothers like Malcolm. Look at the brothers like Khalid. Look at certain brothers and look at their life. At one point, they thought they weren't going to be anything because where they came from. But when you go and you study the history of black men, you understand the importance on why we supposed to stand out. And why you should aspire to do so, black man. You should not aspire to fit in, because this is the system of fitting in. When you want to fit in, that's when you lose your value, black man. That's when you lose your value. When you aspire to fit in, that's when you lose your value. That's when you lose your spiritual value. See, because now you accept the lie because you want to fit in. So you accept the lie. Once you accept a lie, you begin to not care about yourself no more, because you just want to be a part of what everyone else is a part of. You just want to go along to get along. So now you don't care. You don't care. You don't care about not having the proper love and support. You don't care about that because you want to fit in. And those people that you're trying to fit in with, they're not going to provide you no love and support. They're not your fans, they're your followers. They're not your fam, they're your followers. This is what happens to black men when we choose not to stand out. We lose who we are. We lose our internal value. That's why we don't have no standards as black men, because we want to fit in. And when you fit in, you lose your value, black man. Because fitting in is following the American value system, which is the lost value system, which teaches black men never to stand out, but only to acquiesce and to conform. And what are you conforming to, black man? Your own extermination. So get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all of the visionaries. Salute to the A-Game Nation. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.